What up, peeps? Mr. Bones back at you, and I've got a DVD and Blu-ray update to share. So let's get to it, because there ain't nothing to it but to do it. First off, I'm going to show these two things Casey sent me. If you watched the unboxing, you already know about them, but they're new additions to my collection. So he sent me Drew Barrymore's Doppelganger. Haven't watched this yet. I have never seen it. So I will be watching it sooner or later. And he sent me Gamera the Brave. It was the last Gamera I needed. It's a DVD, but I put it in a blue case so I can put it up there with my other blues. And I'm going to show these I picked up the other day at Big Lots. I heard they had some things marked down. And here's a Donnie Yen I didn't have called Chasing the Dragon with Donnie Yen and Andy Lau. Originally $5, marked down to $1.25. Here is a piece of a TV show. I don't understand why they do this. Season 1, Part 1. So I looked all over the rack for Part 2 so I could have the whole season, but they didn't seem to have it. Melissa Joan Hart and Joey Lawrence and Melissa and Joey for only $3. Has 12 episodes. I was showing this to Jennifer and Hobbs, and he said, "What the hell is that?" And they act like they never heard of Joey Lawrence, but I'm sure most everybody has heard of the Lawrence brothers. They all look the same. They're kind of like small, medium, and large Lawrence brothers. They used to have a Brotherly Love was one show. And then there was another one they had. I can't remember what it's called, but they're all in shit. They're all up in movies and all in things. Matthew Lawrence was in Boy Meets World. Found this. Never seen this movie. I know most have and like it. I have never seen it. Kingpin. Originally $5, marked down to $2.50. Made by the Farrelly brothers. They made Something About Mary and other funny films. And this Blu-ray marked down from $5 to $2.50. Nicolas Cage double feature. John Travolta, Nicolas Cage of Face Off. And Cage Snake Eyes. I Want to Take Your Face Off. Double feature. 2 movies for $2.50. A couple weeks ago, I picked these up at the Dollar Tree. Dead Detectives. Decent little movie. I reviewed it for Dollar Tree Theater. Group of guys doing a fake paranormal show until they run into the real thing. The Iceman. Watched this a few days ago. It's pretty good. As Michael Shannon, Winona Ryder, James Franco, Ray Liotta, and Chris Evans. Decent film. Shudder film Tigers Are Not Afraid. I found this interesting thing. It's like a steelbook or a metal pack. They call them a metal pack. It has these big old hinges. Called Fist of Death. 2 DVD set. 6 martial arts classics. And it's got like it's got Bruceploitations on it. And it has 2 Bruce Lee's Bruceploitation fighters, actors on there, Bruce Lee, and I don't know, but I got it for the Street Fighter trilogy starring Sonny Chiba. And this thing, I have never seen anything made like this. Generic. I think I gotta break the disc to get them off of there. They're on this weak ass plastic thing. It looks like it's made of the shit that's over top of figurines, like wrestling figures. And it's weird, there's this tab here that, like, if I tried, I can pull it out of there. I've never seen anything so cheaply made. Push them back down in that plastic tab. This one has the real Bruce Lee, Fists of Bruce Lee, and the image of Bruce Lee. I don't know if I still have them, but I'm pretty sure I've had all those on single disc before. But I grabbed this for this disc. It has Sonny Chiba picture there, and it has all 3 Street Fighter movies. The Street Fighter, Return of the Street Fighter, and the Street Fighter's Last Revenge. Yeah. Yeah, I picked this stack up today at the pawn shop. Been a minute since I found anything decent there. I check it almost every time I run into town. I always have the same shit there. It's like they never set anything out. Finally, they had some different shit out today that I didn't already own and that I want to put in my collection. This here, I think, is Tremors. It's either like the 6th or 7th. I think it's 6. Because I know there's another new one called Shrieker Island. And that's not what this is. Tremors, A Cold Day in Hell. There's Jamie Kennedy in it. With Michael Gross. I found Winchester, starring Helen Mirren, Jason Clarke, and Sarah Snook. Inspired by the true events at the most haunted house in history. I've only seen this once. I remember it being a decent film. Based off the house. I think it's supposed to be based off the house that is based off from Rose Red and Stephen King's Rose Red. It just like continuously builds itself. And there's something surrounding the Winchester gun or something. On the A24 film The Witch, or The Witch, I don't know why it's spelled with like 2 V's. A24 I didn't have. The Witch. I got Hereditary in the mail not too long ago. I don't know if you scattered A24s. Favorite one I have is The Green Room. This I picked up. I wasn't going to at first because it looks generic and cheesy as hell, but I picked it up because of a name I saw on the back. Navy SEALs vs. Zombies. That's probably not very good. But I saw Michael Dudikoff's name from American Ninja. Big fan of his. I have several of his movies on DVD. And some of the names back here are Ed Quinn. It says from Eureka, but I've never seen that. Michael Dudikoff from American Ninja. Pro Wrestling Champion Chad Gunner Lale. I don't know who that is. Molly Hagan from iZombie. And Olympian Lolo Jones. And NBA legend Rick Fox. I watched the trailer. It's got Rick Fox playing like a Obama character. He's the president. So he's obviously trying to be Obama. Got this. I don't know what this is. It looks pretty cheesy. Monster Brawl. That's the Fight of the Living Dead. If you watched my wrestling collection, you saw that I have a thing for buying movies with wrestlers in them. And this says, I don't know if it has any others, but it says it has Jimmy Hart and Kevin Nash. And it also has Lance Henriksen, Robert Mellett, Art Hindle, and Dave Foley. I don't know. And this thing I picked up, I have pretty much all of King's movies, but this has two I don't have. One I haven't watched, I haven't seen, which is another version of Stephen King's The Shining, which I hear he prefers over the one with Nicholson that I haven't seen. And Salem's Lot with Rob Lowe. Then it has It, which I already have. This was a buck. Thick ass case with a bunch of discs all stacked on top of each other. I can't get them all out, but you get the idea. Triple Terror Collection. 3 complete miniseries to make you scream. That's what I picked up recently. That's my stack. Thanks for checking it out. Peace.